Welcome, guys. How's it going? You guys are back from some Gabriel night. Alright, let me just start this up. So, how was the weekend, everybody? What a beautiful tune. I'm having trouble with my chat, so I apologize if gremlins come between us. What's outside? Hey Travis, how's it going? Oh, you are on Mixer. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's pretty cold here too. Lots of snow. So if I remember correctly, we were at day 4.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Alright, so let's start by reading the paper.
Times Picayune, dated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murders. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
What case?
The voodoo murders case.
The fuck is that outside?
The police have learned that the murders were the result of an underworld cartel war, and that the war is over.
That's not good.
It's ridiculous. What about the killers? And the voodoo ain't got anything on there.
I know you were into it, Gabriel. But if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust.
Alright, so case solved.
Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation, lest his eye fall on you too.
Peachy.
Okay.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Alright,
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I'd really rather not hear about your sex life night.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
alright.
Could you do some...
Sure.
Alright, okay, so...
I can't think of it.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Veve?
I told you, I can't help you with that.
Nope, nothing about...
Do you know any... You're sure you don't know anything about a secret voodoo temple?
No. No, I don't. But if it exists, I wish you'd stay away from it.
Alright. So... get the verb clippings from Grace when you return later in that day. What the hell is she talking about? The verb clippings.
Those two objects would happen. Somewhere there's a New Orleans phone.
Alright, what's this?
St. George books.
No, nothing here. Alright, let's go see what the hell that is.
Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
Yeah. He gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
I'll be back later.
Good luck.
Good luck. Talk to the dude. No. Alright, so we needed to get the bracelet, if I remember correctly. From this guy.
Sam, my man.
Hey there, it's you. I got that bracelet for you.
Wow, that was quick.
This piece was a real toughie. For some reason, the metal just wasn't setting. I must be out of practice.
Well, it looks good to me. Thanks, Sam.
No problem. By the way, I'm heading out of town tonight.
Yeah, where to?
Marcus used to tell me that if I ever beat him at chess, he'd take me around the world.
The old bastard has enough money stuffed in his mattress to cover the federal deficit, and he hates spending a penny of it. I'm gonna enjoy watching him squirm
Wow, what
through
a
every
friend.
mile.
Sounds like fun. Good luck.
Are you kidding? Luck is my middle name.
Can you tell me anything?
Can I ask you some questions?
Look, I'd be glad to help you out, but I've been stuck.
Okay, so nothing.
The door.
Let's get out. I have to go to Jackson Square, apparently.
Crash is too far away for that.
What the fuck? Okay. Follow the dude. Okay, so what? I guess he wants me to follow him.
It's Crash, the guy from Mosley's office. At the first sight of...
So I guess he wants me to follow him. Come on, guys, let's practice this song. We'll make it big someday. Alright. This guy's annoying.
The park officials might not
EVP
appreciate
Gamer.
it.
Hey, how's it going? Yvette, I presume? Okay, is he like gonna give me the runaround like this? Alright, this guy's annoying. Click the operate on the drummer. Okay, alright. Oh, what the hell's going on? Okay. That was weird. Let's use this one. Alright, perfect. Oh, well, thanks for the support. Appreciate it. There we go. There's a dude. What's he doing?
That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer?
Okay. So, let me go talk to the drummer, I guess. Little drummer boy. Oh, what's that? Thank you. If something happened, I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you.
A lone drummer beats out a haunting
There we
rhythm
go.
on a large African drum.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I was like, what's going on? Hey, Triple H for the Gabriel late game. Generation X. Thank you, event. That was awesome.
That wouldn't...
Alright, let's go talk to him.
The drummer is busy. The drummer...
David. Kan man inte vara David? Alright, so here's the dude.
Crash is huddled in a pew. He looks seriously ill.
Let's go talk to him.
I need to talk to you. Ask you some questions.
No way, man. I'm too sick. Let's go away.
Just go.
Come on. I have to know what you know about these voodoo people.
You don't know nothing about nothing, man. You're so far out of it, you wouldn't understand anything. Just like that friend of yours, Mosley. Go away.
I'm not like Mosley. I know more than you think I do. I'll believe you.
Forget it, man. It's not worth my breath.
Okay. Is there some way that I can try to convince him?
Do you recognize this?
No! Don't waste my time.
Gabriel cannot do that with
Use a
Crash.
snake bracelet on Crash to make him talk. Really? Where's the bracelet?
Do you recognize this?
Where'd you get that?
Why? Do you know something about
Alright,
it?
take care, David.
Know something about it. Look at this.
Crash opens his shirt and reveals a tattoo.
It's the same snake.
It's their sign. The mark of the snake. Without it, they'll never let you get close.
The sign of the snake. Right. Your tattoo, my bracelet. Now, do you believe that I know something about these people?
You know about them, I guess.
Alright.
Gabriel can...
Will you answer?
Oof. Poor guy.
I want to know about the voodoo murders.
You're on the right track. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna risk my life by talking about it, man.
Alright, tell me about the drummer.
I saw you talking to that drummer. What did you tell him?
You saw me with the drummer? Nobody's supposed to see. Shit! I blew it again. I promise you won't say nothing to no one. It'll get back to him, everything does. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me.
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries.
But you have to tell me everything I want to know.
Okay. I was sending a message, man. They have these rotter drummers posted around the quarter. They see everything. And they report.
Report?
Okay.
How?
With their
The
drums.
drums, man. It's some kind of code.
Okay.
Tell me about the Rada drums.
I already told you about that.
Do you know anything about
Have you ever
Shetland
heard
Yeager?
of a Schottenjäger?
I never heard of that.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? What the hell is that? Voodoo's voodoo, man.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Veves?
I never heard of that.
Now tell me about the animal masks.
They wear them dancing at the rituals. They don't just wear them. They become the
They
animals.
become the animals.
Stop talking nonsense.
I'll believe everything you say.
That's all I know.
Tell me what you know about a secret voodoo hanfour in New Orleans.
All right.
Ooh, got it.
There's this is an underground cartel in New Orleans. A voodoo cartel. They control everything that happens on the street. I mean, everything. Bought or sold. They have their fingers in the legit
Okay.
world, too. Banks, foreign stuff, you name it. There's supposed to be this temple. What you said, a hound form. That's their headquarters. I heard people say it's underground. Somewhere in the French Quarter. I don't know where.
Have you ever been there?
He just said he doesn't know where it is.
No, I've never been in it. I'm a nobody. A runner. But I saw them once. Out at the lake. They became animals, man. Beasts. I remember the eyes. The eyes.
Hey, are you okay?
The eyes. The eyes of the snake.
I think I should go get a doctor. Hey, are you all right?
So I guess
Someone, I need help.
The eyes of the snake. Dambala.
What snake? Crash!
Crush spasms twice more, then died as Gabriel.
Aww.
Oh, God. Poor bastard.
So
Gabriel cannot do that.
let's can I inspect him?
Gabriel can. There's no point.
Hey buddy, can I talk to you?
There's no. Crasher's shirt is closed. Crasher's body is slumped in the pew. What a place for a violent death.
It says to use the open. What is the open? Is this the open? Ah, there we go.
On Crasher's chest is a tattoo of a snake.
Okay.
There's no point in doing.
So am I supposed to like draw it or?
I guess I better copy this tattoo.
Yeah, I did that guy. Okay. Bike crash. So will the drummer tell me something?
It's one of the Rada drummers. They transmit coded messages through the French Quarter for the voodoo cartel.
Alright, so I think we're done this place. Is she still walking around, just waiting to be, like, mugged or something?
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to
Really?
go home for the day.
Okay, I didn't even call Mosley or anything like that. Wow. I had a wonderful day, got up, went to the park, then I came back, went to bed. Oh,
Hello?
It's me. I can't sleep.
Me neither.
Can I?
Yes. Come.
ooh. Buddy's heading over there. Ah, Gabriel, you puff. Day 5 already. Wow. Okay. She's gonna panic because she's not gonna see it. There we go. You can see that she's like,
Are you okay, Gabriel?
Sure. Great. Why?
I'm worried about you.
If I were any better, Grace, I'd be dead. Now, what's up?
You got another package this morning. FedEx from Germany.
yeah, Wolfgang.
I was expecting that. Where is it?
It's right there.
Well, it kind of came open, but I salvaged the contents. There was a letter from her great-uncle Wolfgang in a journal.
The package just came open, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you like the journal?
Someone has to look after you. You're in trouble. In case you don't know it.
Yeah,
Oh.
you've been reading my horoscope again.
Hey,
haven't you,
Travis.
Just read the journal carefully, Gabriel.
Thank you, Travis.
Please.
Alright, so I need to read a journal.
Grace? I got it. St. George's books. Oh, Professor Hartridge, I'm glad you called. Did you... You did? Wait, slow down. The Aigris? Really? You think that's them?
What
The
the hell?
wheel
No.
within a wheel. A goon badagri, huh? Well, that does sound like it. Dambala, the snake. That's the wavy pattern at the bottom, okay. The 1791 slave revolt in Santo Domingo. Well, why would the Veve show up there? Oh. Okay. 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 Look, I'll come over as soon as I can. Okay. Relax, Professor. I'm excited too, but you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Okay. Thanks. See you.
Yvette, what you can do is you can go on YouTube and
I
subscribe
wish
to
you'd
my
tell me
YouTube
what's
channel.
going on. I swear you're gonna step into a hole
You'll
you
get
may never
another
get
one.
out of.
Don't look so worried. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe.
Yeah.
I'm getting some great stuff for the book. Besides, there's something about all this. My dreams.
What about your dreams?
I try about
Nothing.
you,
I'll be
Grace.
careful, I promise.
Alright, that's all she asks. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got.
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Oh, bastard.
Okay.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigations into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seemed. The second to the last entry described Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He found the name of one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies.
Alright, so
Gunter
far
has
it's
spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven.
Okay.
Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Halsey, son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal. Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the town. He reads about Gunter's...
Oh, bastard. Halsey's.
Gabriel...
Alright. Dear Father, I offer these final words as apology for the harm done to our sacred office. The woman I wrote of, Tetelo, was the witch I sought. I have committed terrible crimes. I loved this witch, then betrayed her, and then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying this colony. The talisman is gone. Tetelo took it. I can but pray for thy forgiveness, for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and that my punishment in hell will be long and bitter. Okay. Oh wow. So I guess that the one that we're sleeping with is probably the same thing, right? Let's go read the papers. And this dude outside is annoying me. I don't know what the hell's his problem.
Times-Picayune, dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Wonderful.
Alright. Let's talk to Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you do some?
Sure.
See what you can find on Reddit.
Could you research Rada drums for me?
Rotodrum? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but I'll contact our suppliers. Assuming any of them will extend you any credit.
Tell them it's an emergency.
Uh-huh. I can see where a Rotodrum book would be incredibly urgent. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Oh man, I love this character. Dambala.
Have you ever heard of Dambala?
Ooh, no. Makes my skin crawl, though.
Alright, so now I need to go, oh, wait.
Does Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
No. Sorry.
Alright. So I remember telling Wolfgang that I would call him once I read the...
It's customary to pick
1, 4, 9, 0, 9, 3, 2, 4.
No. I can't afford to call Germany again till I've figured more of this out.
Oh. Alright.
Move it.
Alright. Bitch. Okay, this guy's annoying. Let's go talk to him. What do you want?
Get the hell out of here.
the figure outside does not respond.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure...
Go kick his
Gabriel
ass.
cannot see it. Gabriel can...
Go kick his
That
ass.
doesn't work.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
Yeah, kick this guy's ass. Who the hell's that? Voodoo woman.
A sign on the front door of Magentia's home reads,
Oh.
attending a channeling seminar until August 1st.
Okay. So I guess I can't go there. Let's go see Mosley. Let's go see Luke Skywalker. Oh my god, now they have a drummer too. Look inside the window and go in.
Mostly my man.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Yeah, would have shown up yesterday,
Right.
but
I hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The Voodoo Murders case has been closed.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, son of a bitch. Can I ask you about your...
key status.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
The case? What case? I told you, the Voodoo Murders case is closed.
How can you just close it? It's not solved, is it?
Oh, it's solved. Turns out the Chicago Mafia was trying to invade local territory, using Mississippi for drug running now that Florida's so hot. What we had here was a little resistance from local businessmen. Word came in this morning that the Chicago group is giving up and pulling out of New Orleans.
But that doesn't bring the killers to justice.
Well, the boys upstairs seem to figure it this way. Let the slime kill each other.
Wow.
Better the vermin we know than the Chicago vermin, I guess. The attitude in the department is that we've just been done a huge favor. And they're probably right.
What about the local cartel? Are you just gonna let them go?
At least they're part of us. We'll deal with them over time, always have. New Orleans is pretty clean that way, you know.
Well, that's the illusion, isn't it?
Look, I'm not totally in agreement here either, but what can I do? These guys are not about to get caught. I'm disappointed about the book, too. Next big murder case I get, I'll call you in and we'll do that one up right, okay? In fact, I could probably dig up some old cases and you could spice them up.
Yeah, right.
No thanks. Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said? Did he mention pink elephants, too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No. Actually, I was with him when he
Starting to think
died.
that he's being
Could have
bought.
been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy. Standard procedure. If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report. But it won't happen. I know these guys. Lock them up overnight, and they tend to overdo it the next day.
Your professionalism is astonishing. How can I convince you to reopen the case?
Look, the department's not interested.
So, couldn't you make them interested?
With what? I've got 7 bodies and still no leads. The voodoo angle's worthless. And besides, these people aren't hurting anybody but out-of-town drug dealers and hitmen.
The voodoo stuff is not worthless. It's the key to the whole thing. And these people are dangerous. They need to be stopped.
Okay. You want me to reopen this case? Prove what you just said.
What do you mean?
You need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Have you ever called the hair...
I...
Fuck you, bitch. Alright. Alright, so... Let me just take a quick break to switch, because I have my game studio called Wolfgang. Alright, perfect. Alright, so sorry about that. Let me just take the opportunity to just remind you guys, if you want to win a copy of Life is Strange Before the Storm, tonight is going to be the night that we'll be giving away the game. So all you need to do is head to levelcap.com. There's going to be a big post for the contest, and you can just sign up, leave a note, and we'll be drawing the winner at the end of the stream. So, day 5, what the hell, bookshop. Alright, okay, so let's continue. Hello. Alright, so let me get out of here.
It's not...
I'm gonna hit the road.
Later, Knight.
The drummer. Alright, so, Casino Residence. Here, let's go talk to Professor John.
Why is it so dark? Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
What am I supposed to do? Turn on the electrical switch by the door. This thing makes the sound.
That doesn't... There's no...
There's an electrical switch by the door.
Gabriel cannot...
I really don't want to be dead.
Store. Oh no! Damn it! Wow, I hate when this happens.
Do you have
Nope.
Could you...
Sure.
I can...
Okay.
Oh my god! All right, guys, we're gonna speed this up. Shh. Shit.
The voodoo.
Gabriel can.
I'm really pissed right now.
I'll be
Sorry,
back later.
guys. I have to remember what I did. Alright, so let's watch. Fucking pissed.
These binoculars aren't gone.
Just use them. Oh.
That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer?
I'm pissed. That's probably the thing that I hate most in anything. It's basically just like wasting time. Let's go talk to him.
I need to talk to you.
No way, man.
Come on. I'm not...
I need the bracelet. Come on. Alright, so I wanted to here.
Sam.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Alright.
The door.
God, I'm pissed. Alright.
Come on.
Those two are. There's no. That. Sam's.
Just select it.
Sam.
Damn it.
Do you recognize... What? It's...
Alright, so let's do this quick.
Will you...
Alright, so there was this.
Tell me...
Drummer.
Oh,
Okay.
Ripple.
A drug.
Tell me... Have you...
I never
Tell me about...
was sick. Dying.
Like
Do you-
voodoo? No, what was it?
Tell me what...
All right.
Have... Hey, Hey,
Alright,
Someone!
what's
now
my...
he's dead.
Crush spasms twice more. Then you die. As Gabriel wanted.
Oh, good.
Alright, so let's take a look. Let's
There's no. There's.
open.
I guess I better cut.
Alright, copy the tattoo. Oh, wait.
Gabriel's already screwed that one up. But
Oh, yeah, you wanted...
Gabriel should get her.
Yeah, you wanted me to talk to
You're
her.
back. You know, you really freaked me out running off like that. Yoo-hoo. Anybody home?
Stay away from Margagetti, or you shall pay with your life.
What the hell is going on?
Fuck. Okay. Oh, I'm missing the tap dancing kid. I was like, oh man, that was annoying. Come on, just leave.
It's getting...
Alright. Hey baby, I miss you. Wolfgang, I miss you. Can I see you?
Hello?
It's me. I can't sleep.
I can't sleep either.
Me neither.
Can I?
Yes. Come.
All over me. Alright, this time we are gonna save. Oh man. Thank God we didn't lose that much. Day 5. Again. Blah blah blah.
I was...
Blah blah blah.
I got it.
I got it.
St. George.
Blah blah.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on.
Oh,
What a...
no.
Alright, so let's ask her to do some research.
Do you have...
Nope.
Could you...
Sure.
Colorado drums.
Could you...
Okay, and I think we're
Okay.
pretty much at the same place
Does-
that we were before.
Have you...
Alright.
Talk to... Gabriel cannot...
I've got...
That was stupid.
A sign on the front door of...
Let's go to the police. Talk to Mosley. We don't have to talk to Mosley. I didn't accomplish anything talking to him. I just need to read the diary now.
Oh. 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 Olsey.
Alright. Alright, so I'm guessing the reason why I died is because I was trying to take the switch and not use the switch. I'm not kidding around now. I'm not gonna die twice. I'm not gonna die twice. Let's go.
Why is it so dark in here? Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
There we go.
Bastard!
Good day, Mr. Knight.
That thing just tried to kill me.
He did? I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see, and we were not expecting visitors.
Bastard.
But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Alright, so what was the purpose of that? That's it? Okay, so... where's the university? Alright, this is the university. Alright, so let's go see what he has.
Hey, Hot Ridge, what's the good word? Hot Ridge?
Is he dead?
Ah! Oh, God, not again.
Shit, he's dead?
That would be up to the coroner. Something about Hartridge's death mask reminds Gabriel of the way Crash checked out. Not a pretty ending.
View the close-up of Hart. Take Hart's note on his desk. Okay.
These notes look interesting.
What are the notes that we got? This?
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
Agris tribe, the people of Republic of Benin. Orgon Badagri. Alright. Moonbeam. Who the fuck is Moonbeam?
Gabriel.
Alright, let's get out of here. So I guess nobody is going to miss that guy.
Before leaving the university, Gabriel knows.
So I guess we won't ever be able to go back there. Okay, so it says that I need to go to the cemetery. I'm gonna have to copy these.
The second message made from the voodoo crosses is on the wall.
Alright. Just gotta wait until...
Let me get these new marks down.
Okay. Use the voodoo message on the translated voodoo codes that... Okay, somebody... I'm missing some stuff. Somebody... Wait, what is this?
It's Gabriel's sketch of the series of crosses. The letters are... It's Gabriel's sketch of the new series of crosses.
Somebody...
The reconstructed Veve was done for Gabriel by a technical act.
Okay, so I'm guessing I have to use this. This?
Those two objects would... Gabriel checks the two messages for duplicate symbols and transfers the letters from the matches to the new message. He finds that he has the translation for all of the symbols, except for 3.
Okay, so what does it say? DJ keep son Gabriel Knight Toronto Tower. Okay. And how about this one? DJ Conclave tonight bring wet cash. Okay. Get a close up. DJ bring Saki Madul. Okay. So, yeah, I know you're leaving. Okay, so now I should be able to convince Mosley to reopen the case. I have no clue how, but gonna probably have to give him. Come on. Alright, so let's do this. I think we're gonna be done with day 5 after already. Wow. Well, I mean, when you're using a walkthrough.
Hey. Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up. Knight, I hate to tell you this.
Yes.
This is not a...
Yes, I know that. Alright.
Can I...
Reopen the case.
Crack.
Crash.
I think orange... No.
Yeah, but...
You're...
Alright.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you,
So
I
I'm
wouldn't
killing them.
repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
How can I
Look,
So?
with what?
The voodoo stuff is...
Okay.
Alright.
You want me to reopen this case? Prove what you just said.
What do you mean?
You need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay. So let's to convince him to show him the reconstructed baby, which is this.
You know those marks you found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern.
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partials.
Really? So this is the whole pattern, huh? Well, that's pretty good work, Knight. But that doesn't prove that this pattern is really connected to voodoo.
Alright, so I am going to show him the notes from the professor.
Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
Yeah? And what about them?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
Really? It's incredible, isn't it? Something like that showing up here?
It's been here for quite some time, so it seems.
I'm impressed. Okay, you've convinced me. The murders were done by a legitimate voodoo cult.
Okay.
I have this.
That doesn't prove anything.
I picked up this scale at Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah? Well, what makes you think it's related to the murders?
Well, it was at the crime scene.
Sure. Must be from the only snake in Louisiana, all right. That voodoo snake. Christ.
Okay.
I have this.
That doesn't prove...
It says that you are supposed to. No.
I took this tracing from a tattoo on Crash's chest. It's related to the underworld voodoo cult.
Yeah? What makes you think that?
It's what Crash said just before he died.
Well, he was probably hallucinating from the drugs he OD'd on. Probably got that in the Navy or something.
No, I'm sure it's related. It's a snake scene. And
Even if it were a signal of some sort, that doesn't prove that the murders were done by a legit
Given the
voodoo
article
cult.
in Graceland, you'll need to go back to the bookstore before you can show them the snake scale. Okay. The article, was this it?
It's a newspaper clip.
Yep, okay.
this is a newspaper clipping about a murder committed in 1810. That murder is an exact match of the voodoo murders, right down to the marks around the bodies.
This does sound like the same M.O. 1810?
1810. They killed then, they're killing now. Isn't that proof that they're likely to kill again? That they are a threat?
Okay, they're a threat.
You'll need to go back to the bookstore before you can show them the snake scale. Alright, so I need to go back to the bookstore.
The suit doesn't open.
The suit doesn't open.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Check.
And I'm gonna save my game. Okay, what do I need to do at the
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
okay, so what was it?
The item in the ashtray is too small.
Looks like the python left me a souvenir. Very interesting.
Yo, bitch, you got any news for me?
Got a minute, Grace?
Messages.
Do you have...
Nope.
Could...
Sure.
I can't...
Okay.
Alright, so nothing. Alright, so let's go see Mosley.
See you later.
Thank you, Travis. I think your new nickname is gonna be the Human Walkthrough. Alright, so let's open the door. My dog's crazy.
Mostly my man.
Yeah.
Mostly my man. Alright, so what did we get?
Mosley's seen as much in that.
Alright, so I guess it's the other one.
You'll never guess how I got this snake scale. You know the voodoo museum in town? Well, their snake tried to strangle me.
I bet. Look, I don't have anything against you playing amateur PI. If I get calls about you molesting animals, I'm gonna have to put a stop to it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Those two objects would have no effect on each other.
Really?
Those two objects would have
two
no
snake
effect
scales on
on
each
each
other.
other.
Doesn't work. How about this one?
Gabriel has a scale from the fortune teller's book. Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the... It's a snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's... It's a snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python. Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python. The iridescent scale is brilliantly hued with greens and purples. the iridescent.
Okay. How about the other one?
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the lake, hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from the Voodoo Museum. He places the two scales together.
I have these two snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. It certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight. If we can tie them into this voodoo cult, we just might have something. Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here.
Yeah, I got strangled.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes. Come on.
The fuck?
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
Alright, so I am gonna save my game. Bye bye, Luke. Do I need to talk to this guy?
A uniformed officer of the Norlands.
Let's go talk to him.
Gabriel can't do anything with the officer from the front lobby. Gabriel can't do.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Officer Frick. Okay, alright, let's get out of here.
It's getting late.
Oh, alright.
Gabriel
You're done.
decides to go home for the day.
Alright, so we are gonna be at day 6. I have to make sure that I save. Bye-bye, Grace. Am I gonna call the other bitch again? Oh.
Dang.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We haven't seen the nightmares for a few days now. Ah, that's new. Talisman. Alright, it becomes the snakes. The bookstore. Alright. So we are now at day 6. I think there's 10 days. Man, this guy is consistent with his paper route. He's pretty good. What the fuck? What's that?
What is it? What's wrong?
Gabriel?
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay? Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
With a knife, maybe?
God, don't even start. We should call the police.
No. I'll take care of it.
But Gabriel...
I said I'll take care of it. Why don't you go get some coffee? I'll have it all cleaned up before you get back.
They know where you live now.
It's gonna be fine. Now go on.
Wow, okay.
Are you sure you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone. Ugh. Not that they aren't still watching. Anyway, speaking of keeping busy, we got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on rotted drums.
Really? Great.
Really? Great. Let's read it.
The book contains several pages of Radar drum code. The book contains...
Okay. Can I copy it?
Those two objects...
Nope. Okay. Alright. Read.
Gabriel!
I see it. Stay back.
Special delivery.
Alright. Let's save the game. I'm starting to become paranoid. I feel like chicken tonight, Oh boy. I feel like chicken tonight, Okay, tonight.
It's just an envelope.
I can see that.
And with poison on it. What does this say?
Gabriel eyes the surreptitiously delivered envelope. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about it.
Okay, so open it.
The envelope is unmarked.
Okay, so open it.
The envelope... Gabriel hefts the envelope. It's fairly light.
Give it to Grace. Here, Grace, open it.
Do you know anything about this?
No, you open it.
Alright, so how do I open it?
That doesn't work.
This maybe?
Gabriel can see that just fine without magnification.
How do you open it?
The envelope is
Notice. I think I want to read the note inside. Well, how do I read it? How do I open it? Ah.
Gabriel opens the envelope and finds a note from Mosley and a small brass key.
Okay, so
It's a note from...
read it.
Mosley's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board. I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am. At least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key. You might find some useful things there. P.S. I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is signed, Detective Mosley.
Alright, perfect. So, yes, we need to read the papers.
Times-Picayune, dated the 23rd of June, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about St. Jean's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, St. Jean's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou Saint-Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. Jean's Eve Mass.
Alright.
Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope. Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
No.
Sure, why not? It is St. John's Eve. They'll be out tonight for sure. But where?
Alright, so it says I need to show this tattoo to Grace.
Will you do me a favor?
What?
Use your paints to copy this snake tattoo onto my chest.
Now, why on earth would you want me to do that?
I'm going to a party tonight. Costume, you know, it's a good luck snake.
I'm going to a party tonight. Costume, you know.
You don't say. I guess you're going with Malia.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
And why should I help you out? We don't even like Malia.
Ooh, she's jealous.
Well, if you're jealous about my feelings for her...
You know that's not it. I just think, as your friend, that she's trouble.
It's perfectly understandable. I know you have certain feelings for me. Quite naturally.
Me? I would rather be hung by my hair over a bed of scorpions.
I know it must be hard having it in your face like this. No chance to avoid hearing about it, seeing it day by day.
Fine, I'll do it. Just shut up. Can we at least go in the back?
Sure, but... Could you say that one more time and pout your lips more?
Ugh.
Oh my god. This would never pass in 2018.
What did I say?
Oh my god. Oh.
All right, let's go. The shirt, please.
You don't know how long I've been waiting for this moment.
Now. Hold still.
Maybe you'd like to tie me up?
One more remark, and I'm leaving.
Okay, okay.
Done. It's just stunning.
Sorry I couldn't make it last longer.
Well, it was about what I expected from you.
Oh! Oh man, what a bitch. Oh my god, alright. Alright, sorry, alright, come on, get back into it.
Gabriel can...
Right, so we need to go to Jackson Square.
Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
I'll be just fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
Jackson Square. Hey, it's technically an FMV game now. Okay, why am I going there? Talk to the
That wouldn't be...
to the vendor. Alright. Tap dancing kid. No.
The beignet vendor is unlikely.
Hello.
What can I do for you, sir?
What do I need to tell him? Tell him to return to the police station as part of his route. What happened to the guy who used to be here? What?
What happened to the guy who used to be here?
The lucky dog guy? I took over his spot.
Okay.
Say, haven't I seen you before?
I get around the French Quarter. Used to be at Royal and Conti.
See, used to be at Royal and County.
You say you used to be at Royale and Conti?
That's right.
Why don't you go back?
Why
there?
don't you go back there?
Do you think? I've been kind of torn. Must be the weather. These thick clouds we've had all week. I'm just not seeing the crowds here that I expected.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
Really? I'm glad you think so. I always liked that beat, but I thought I ought to give this a shot.
Oh, absolutely. The grass is always greener.
Exactly. You're right. I'm going back over there today.
Alright, perfect. Use the routed drum book on the drummer. Okay, alright, let's go see the drummer. She's still walking around, strutting her stuff. So let's use the routed book.
Those two.
Routed book on the drummer.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
Plus. What the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, wait a second. I need to do something. Alright, Jackson Square. Alright, let's go back. Okay. Choose call conclave. Turn the page. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. Call conclave. Tonight. No, wait. Third page tells where to swamp.
If Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct, there'll be a conclave tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou.
Okay. Okay, that was cool. Swamp, once you have some of the messages, the icon. So like exit if you make it in call conclave tonight swamp. Okay. Alright, so I need to get something at Mosley's office. Man, I would have never gotten that. Oh, you go out. Police station.
Hey, it's a
Holy
beignet guy.
crap.
He's back.
Where?
Officer Frick. This guy's awesome.
Grab me 3 or 4, would ya?
Forget it, I'm broke.
Rats. You stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna stay put. Really? Wow, okay, that was quick. save. Spying on the Jedi. Alright, so what do I need? Use the open icon. Okay, watch the desk sergeant and wait for him to fall asleep. You may enter Moses' office. Really?
Gabriel can't do anything but...
You got no business back there. Sorry.
What is he doing? Is he gonna fall asleep? Come on.
You got no business. Sorry. You got no Sorry.
Come on, fall asleep. Is he gonna fall asleep or did I fuck it up?
Gabriel,
Let's go back. Watch desk sergeant and wait.
You got no business. Sorry.
the desk sergeant looked like a poster boy. In other words,
I guess I just have to wait for him to fall asleep. Come on. Come on, Frick. Oh my god, come on.
You got no business back.
Come on, fall asleep, fat bastard.
the door is locked.
I told you not to go back. It is.
The speed.
Gabriel does.
Eesh.
You got no business.
Come on. What the hell is he doing? Is he like chopping vegetables or something? Damn you, Frick. Oh my god.
There is nothing to...
Come on, Frick.
You got no business.
Did I miss a chance to go in there? It seems so.
You got no business.
Ah. Bastard. Come on, let's try it again. This is like so stupid.
You got no bits.
Come on, fall asleep, you fat fuck.
There is not.
Nope, he's not going. He's not going to sleep. Get the turn again. Come on, for frick's sake!
Gabriel can.
Come on. Come on. You can do it, Gabriel. Woo! I'm saving the game. Frick. Alright, use the open icon at the desk bar and look in the drawer. Take the tracking device. Okay.
Gabriel. Nah. Mosley would notice when he came. There is not.
I'm gonna put the speed up a bit. Oh, maybe not.
There's a tracking device. Gabriel can.
This tracker might come.
Alright. Take the tracking device. Go to Voodoo and place the tracking device in the what? The Seki Madul? The little ritual coffin. Alright. Okay, I need to.
Hey. Sorry.
Sorry. Hey guys, we're gonna be doing the game giveaway in 1 hour, so you have 1 hour left to go and subscribe if it's not already done. Speed. Alright.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Glad you could return.
Professor Hartridge said that in Voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a Seki Madule.
Alright, let's place a tracker in there.
It's a signal device. It's a.
So let's use one.
Gabriel slips the signal device into the Seki Madule.
Can I assist you, Mr. Knight?
No, just looking.
Now, if only they take the coffin to the ritual.
We'll talk to him.
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I must close the museum early this evening. This is St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
I see. No problem. I'll just
Leave. Goodbye, Mr. Knight. May the spirits guard you well tonight.
Jeez, you don't have to be such a prick. Alright. I have no clue where I'm supposed to go, so let's see, can we go see? Can we go see? Well, yeah.
The knocker.
Ms. Getty is unavailable, Mr. Knight.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Go to the cemetery. Will do. I'm guessing I have to go to the here. No,
It's
it's locked shut. On the level tone. Is this a level tone?
This is the tomb of Marie Laveau. Voodoo. A new series of crosses is on the wall.
Okay.
There's nothing on that part of Gabriel already.
Alright, so how am I supposed to leave a message? I'm guessing with this. What is this?
It's a
A piece of brick?
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
There we go. Shit, what am I supposed to do? What's the message I'm supposed to write? I have no clue what message I'm supposed to leave. Am I supposed to leave Conclave at DJ Keep? DJ... I don't have a C. Text message maybe? Ah, there we go. DJ Conclave. DJ Conclave tonight. Bring say key. Where's the Y? Guessing this is Y? No. Madul. Where's the M? There's no M. Shit. There's no U. I don't know how to write it.
Sensing that his message isn't quite right, Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
I think I'll leave him.
Alright, so DJ gone. Play tonight. Bring Saki. Message that you're missing letters for is DJ. Keep eye on Gabriel Knight, but do not harm. Okay. Okay, I get it. Saki. Madul. Where's the L on the other one?
Sensing that his message isn't quite...
Okay, alright.
I think I'll leave.
DJ. Who's DJ, by the way? Dr. John. Conclave tonight. Bring Saki. Madul. Where's the O? Where's the U? The L and the E.
Pleased with his message,
There we
Gabriel
go.
tosses the breakdown. Now, if only DJ reads it in time.
Hey, we got it. I'm a poet. Wait, what? Go to the Voodoo Museum and track the device. Alright. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. So.
Please select the destination
Yeah,
icon.
so.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Now can I call Germany?
There's not. It's custom.
490932.
No.
Alright.
I've got some things.
Good luck.
So where am I supposed to go?
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign.
guess I'll go to Jackson Square Overlook. What a bayou, it's voodoo time. The bayou.
There is nothing.
Ah, Bayou St. John. There we go. Oh shit, I am going to save my game. Am I out of killing a Jedi? Replace with Adventures of Bayou Billy. I'm so fucked.
Hasn't Gabriel seen this part of the bayou before? Gabriel feels confused.
This looks familiar. Damn, I'm back where I started.
Something in the bayou air is confusing Gabriel's sense of direction. He could use some less susceptible assistance. Gabriel can hear the sound of drums, but it's... Gabriel's head pounds. Which way?
This looks familiar.
Something in the
Okay. So I am supposed to...
Gabriel doesn't want to put that on until he finds... Hasn't Gabriel seen this part of the bayou? Picking up this... Bayou Saint-Jean seems denser, thicker, darker than Gabriel remembered. Gabriel feels confused.
I feel confused.
A cool sweat missed Gabriel.
Use a tracking device. Not a bad idea. Let's use that.
The tracker doesn't Gabriel pulls out the tracking device, hoping that the Sheki Madule made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
All right, there's a blip. They must be here with the Seike Madule.
Gabriel feels so turned around. It's this thing. Gabriel can barely focus on the LED with those drums in it. Down Mosley and his Inferno.
Starting to become paranoid. Here, let's just replace it. Oh shit.
You! What are you doing here?
I was just taking a walk and...
No excuses this time, my friend.
Oh, I'm his friend.
I really don't want to be dead.
So let me guess, I gotta put the gator mask.
When in Rome, here goes nothing.
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the other celebrants.
Yes, Dr. John. Brother Eagle.
But first, name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Tumbala. Papaghetti.
Dumbala.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Who is the destroyer of men?
Ugon Badagini.
Ogun Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
Oh, fuck. Titties. What the fuck was that? Ah, so that's what's going on. Okay.
Gabriel!
Malia.
I can smell his blood in your veins.
No.
You cannot change your destiny or ours.
No.
I will find.
Yeah.
I will destroy.
Yeah.
No!
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty, pretty chains?
That was fucking awkward. Day 7. Wow. Okay.
Gabriel! Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
You
It
got
wasn't a
yourself
dream,
ups.
believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the Voodoo Cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Malia? Last night she was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became someone, something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. Did you know that they
Grace
arrived in
saved
New
us.
Orleans in 1800? Just in time for the voodoo influx. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night, so I followed you. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at the circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal. The woman who took the talisman.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. Tetelo will be after you now. You have to call your great uncle in Germany.
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Alright.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that
That
Loa.
Loa.
It's Tetelo.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
You can see that she's not buying any bullshit. So let's call Wolfgang.
It's Gabriel. The day.
490-932-433.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
This is Gabriel Knight.
Can
Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment, bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
How about you and
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
Ah, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do.
Hey, Xavier. We give up. Oh, alright. So I need to ask him about...
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
My library contains many books on the occult and religions, and I have read about some particularly evil voodoo cults. But you, at this point, have more direct experience than I.
Let's go to Schattenjäger.
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English, Gabriel. Schatten means shadow, and Jäger means hunter.
Shadow hunter?
Yes.
I love the
Shadow
game.
hunter.
I used to own Shadow Hunter.
Do you have any idea what Capricon Girl means?
No, what does it mean?
It means goat without horns. It's a term used for human sacrifice in voodoo.
Well, let's hope we can avoid any more of that in this family.
Alright, so...
Tell me about Tetelo.
Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Gede tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. Do you remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston?
This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Talisman.
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schattenjäger swore to use the power for good, never for evil. For defense, not offense. Since it fell into Tetlo's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for, or what it will be used for in the future. With the talisman, Tetlo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman.
We need the talisman.
Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Alright.
Does the name...
It is a voodoo Loa.
Yeah.
He seems to be feared by most voodoo groups. I haven't come across very much specific information.
How can we regain...
We've been searching for the talisman for years, ever since we lost it. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. The talisman is probably buried with Tetlo's remains. That's what gives her Loa so much power.
Tetelo's remains.
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, Ritos. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe at their current location. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetlo's African homeland, But Gunter says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. Also, Tettler's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 17th century. There was nothing like a census in Africa then. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tetlo's people went after fleeing Charleston. Until now.
African homeland.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge. Unfortunately for him, he thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe in what is now called the People's Republic of Benin.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tettler's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine shot in
Only if you
but
were not
only if
dead.
you're not dead.
Sure, I'll wait.
Bye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
Alright, so let's go take the paper.
Times-Picayune, dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the Voodoo murders case in the papers today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column.
Sorry.
Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou Saint-Jean last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's the ghost of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween.
Alright.
Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of Dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
Alright, so let's talk to Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What's up?
Do you have messages?
Nope.
Could
Sure.
I can't.
Okay.
Animal.
Do you know anything about...
I'd really rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
Okay. So I guess she has nothing new. Alright, so I think I have to go. Well, first, we're gonna save. Let's go down, 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 down. Following a Jedi, replace it with. What is this, day 7? Yeah, I'm out of puns, guys. Alright.
I'm gonna...
Be careful.
Cemetery.
Please.
So is this a new one?
Gabriel's coded messages on
Ooh. Push the button.
the plates already up. Gabriel hears the faint sound of breaking glass.
Damn. You'd think there'd be a light.
Alright. Flashlight. flashlight.
Gabriel can't take the...
Can you operate it?
Mosley!
Oh shit.
Shit, I dropped my flashlight. Huh? Ouch! My head! What the hell was that?
This is the last page of inventory.
Use the open icon. You will be knocked out once you wake up. Open the drawer. You'll get a close-up of the drawer and see a wallet. Take the wallet.
Gabriel can...
Alright. Open your and use the open icon on the wallet.
Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's repressed card.
American repressed. Alright, so I'm guessing I'll be able to use that to go to Germany or something. That sucks. Mosley's dead. I knew it. Yo, Luke. Open. Use the operate icon on the button on the wall. Okay, alright, so that was it.
Gabriel doesn't see anything there.
Where's the dude? This guy? I want to talk to him.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah? What can I do for you?
Mind if I pick your brain and...
Go ahead.
What other tombs get marked?
No, I ain't one for naming them.
Yeah, okay,
What?
we already spoke to him. So I guess he's not the one that knocked me out. So what am I supposed to do?
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about. And no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schlossritter is his now." Now, call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
So how am I supposed to go to Germany? I don't get it. Let's go talk to him.
Excuse me.
Whatever it is.
No. Now get out of here before I have you arrested for this.
Officer Frick seems to... Officer...
Okay, so I guess I can no longer count on the police. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, I guess I can try to...
Hey, great.
Really?
Okay, so I have the credit card. How do I use it?
The card has Mosley's name. That doesn't...
Wait, let's see, maybe I can book it by telephone or something.
Handsome.
I'm doing the best. I'm doing the... I'm doing...
Let me call maybe. Damn it. Nine, 3, 2.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
Let me speak to Uncle Wolfgang, please.
Ah, Herr Knight. He cannot come to speak here.
What do you mean?
I cannot get him. Sorry, goodbye.
But...
Okay. Messages.
Do you have...
Nope.
Could you...
Sure. Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
What else do you...
No.
Suit yourself.
You can't tell me anything.
Nope.
Orly.
How do you feel?
There's...
Okay, so let's try going to maybe the museum.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying, closed until further notice. A sign...
Cathedral maybe?
It looks like someone found and moved Crasher's body.
Okay, maybe not. I have no clue. Can I still use a tracker?
The signal device and anything else of interest in the bayou is...
Okay. So I'm guessing if I go in there, I'm gonna die. Let's go with, time to die again, darn it. You have the number for the travel agent on the phone book page. On this?
The newspaper clipping. It didn't... Somewhere there's a New Orleans...
Wow, this is like the best page ever. Yes, my name is Mosley. I would like to book a flight to...
Hello.
Alright, what is the number? Alright, so the number is 5851130. 5851130. 5851130. 58511.
There's nothing there.
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
How much for a trip to Rittersburg, Germany?
Rittersburg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersburg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty, Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his ticket at the New Orleans International Airport.
Alright. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great, but how on earth could you afford?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my God. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
Oh.
I miss you too, Grace. Got a minute, Grace?
Nothing new. Alright. So long, bitch. Thank you, Travis.
Back, of course.
Gabriel
Wolfgang?
Hello. My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Herr Knight. Oh, kommen Sie bitte, Herren. I mean, come in, please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to feel welcome here. Please, this is your home. You are a Ritter, no? I am just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there is anything you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, Miss,
Giddy.
You may call me Gerda, Herr
Gerda.
Knight.
Oh, really? That's Gerda. Well, I have to speak to her.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Eh,
What do you know about the voodoo murders
she knows nothing about that.
What murders?
in New Orleans?
Oh, I have not heard of them. I am sorry.
Do you know anything about snakes?
We do have snakes here in Germany, but I do not know much about them.
Alright, let's go with Wolfgang.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
Where do you think
Where
he
do you
went?
think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to go be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this?
Wow.
What is Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. But his life has been so full of disappointments.
Yeah, look at his servant.
What kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do just to hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
What is your relationship with Wolfgang?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
You're right, Gerda. I apologize. Forget I asked. Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
No.
How do you know about his library?
Oh, he
When
told
we
me.
talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching.
Ah, yeah. A good idea, Herr Knight, but I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You
Because
see,
the key.
I have never been in it. Only a Schattenjäger can enter the library.
I see.
Bitch.
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
Okay.
Oh,
As you like.
tell me something about the Ritter.
I can tell you what they say in the village. What I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil. But something happened. One of them was cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see? Without the power or magic they once had.
Okay.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries, no one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
Yeah, like maybe the Smiths would love to see this. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's save the game. We need more save states. After greeting a Jedi, it's gonna have to be greeting a Gerde, or whatever her name is. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go up. She's killing potatoes.
This dagger.
It is the knife of a Schattenjäger. You may take it.
That weapon might...
Alright, so I have a knife. Oh, well, yeah. Ooh, I know this place.
The cabinet, there is not.
This scroll looks interesting.
The mirror doesn't. There is nothing to open. Gabriel cannot.
Check to see what we can open.
It's locked. Gabriel would need a pretty good reason to stick his hands in that snow.
Here's the question. So what am I supposed to look at this?
There's a dragon's head on the wall. It looks like a real dragon's head, too.
This shadow hunter stuff is...
It's a lion. A few tapestries hang on the wall. A few tapestries...
Okay. Oh, she's looking at me. This is a chapel.
Again?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about...
Is that some sort of music? I do not know much about music, but I like the Beatles.
She likes the Beatles. Okay, so use the look icon and the... No, wait. And the Lionel's on top of the carved doors, just below the lion's head. Where is that? Oh, Oh, that's in the bedroom. Alright, let me go to the bedroom. Alright, so what?
The head of a lion stayed near the bed. Near the... It's locked. That would not work with the lion head. Wolfgang's bedroom would hold Gabriel's entire studio. Wolfgang. Alas, Gabriel's alas.
I didn't know the room.
Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door.
Ah,
The
there
portal said,
oh, wow.
Nu de reinste darf passieren. Diesen Herz ist rein wie Glas. Diesen Seele rein wie Führer. Schreitet Hörner durch Portal.
Okay. Let's go talk to her.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
There are some words over the locked door in Wolfgang's bedroom. What do they mean?
Ah, yes. Wolfgang had me translated as part of my English lessons. In English, it means, only the purest here may pass. He whose heart is pure as glass. He whose soul is pure as fire. Through this portal passes higher.
Great. Thanks.
Okay. So I guess now... Wait, what is that?
At the moment, Gabriel can't think of an...
Okay, so that's salt that I'm gonna have to grab later.
Gabriel would need a...
It is locked.
It's locked.
Okay, so I need to go to the chapel.
A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between Saint George and the dragon. 3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel cannot determine what their purpose might be.
Okay. Maybe I should
St.
put my
George,
priest.
patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now, purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road, thy sword I take up for mine own.
Okay.
Perhaps it's an illusion caused by the colored lights from...
She's still peeling potatoes.
Can I...
Yeah.
Chapel panels.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings? They describe the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Okay, so what is it?
Tell me about the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Ritter line must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Schattenjäger.
But what does the ceremony do?
Nothing.
I do not know, Herr Knight. The only people present are the old Schattenjäger and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding, a ceremony of intent and oath.
You.
Is there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said wedding. I'm okay now.
Alright, I think we are going to save the game and stop here for now, but we still need to figure out who's going to be winning the copy of the game. So let me just go. Let's go with. I have no clue. All right, so I think that's going to be it for Gabriel Knight for now. All right, so as I was telling you guys, we have the contest, which is win a copy of Life is Strange. Let me go take a quick look to see who has a chance of winning. Oh, nobody, because my page just froze. Let me go to the lounge. Okay, I think I think everything is being updated. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have to end the stream here. But if you already posted your name on the levelcap.com forum to try to win a copy, the winner will be announced there as soon as the updates are done. So hopefully it's gonna be tonight, or it's gonna be maximum tomorrow morning. And I'll be able to announce the winner on the beginning of my next stream. So I apologize for this small technical aspect, but I'm sure you guys will understand. So with that, thank you guys for being there. I should be here on Tuesday for some other creepy games, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take care.